9-108 coming hot at you on a wonderful Thursday afternoon. Like, subscribe, comment, all that jazz. You want to get on Gutterball, Instagram, DM us. We do have some guests coming up. I promise you on that. Paul, just getting chewed out before the cast. 2 seconds before the cast, he gets on my case. Gets on my cast. 2 seconds before the cast, he gets on my case. But yeah, anyway, we got a great list of topics. We're going to do how we are, song of the week. Paul, what's up? What's popping? What's new in your world? Other than chewing me out, what have you been up to?
I got my teeth cleaned by the dentist. I went to the dentist first time since I moved back. It was pretty good. The other day I got them cleaned, looking good.
What is that, the first time in like a couple years or what?
No, I try to do my cleanings every 6 months.
Yeah, like a normal person. Yeah. Show us those chompers, Paul. Paul's got some chompers on. Let you know. Y'all ever see the Fairy Odd Parents? Looks like Gilbert Godfrey's dentist character.
Oh, so
You
I
do.
look like Dr. Bender. I look like an asshole. I look like the son, Wendell Bender.
Yeah, you do. Wendell Bender. Yeah. The smaller little version of him. Fuck those guys. Those
Is
guys
that
are
just his kid? What do you mean the small Yeah, that other one that looks exactly like him, his son, right?
Well,
Wendell
yeah,
Bender.
it's son. Yeah, right? Yeah. Both dicks.
I don't think I look like the dentist. A lot of people say I look like Abby the duck from Chicken Little.
You do. You definitely do look like that. Yeah, that's a problem.
I've also been called Great Value Andrew Tate by numerous people.
I like that. Great value. That's a good one. You look like you ever see one of those like Chinese workers that like get sucked up into like the milling machine?
The
You look like
lathe?
they come
Oh,
out.
God.
Yeah, when they get sucked up by
What
a
do you
lathe, it
mean
looks
I
like
look?
that.
What the fuck are you trying to
Oh,
say? Are you
mangled
picturing
and
me
fucked
dead?
up. No, it's a joke. I was picturing you all mangled and fucked up.
Whatever. How's your week been? What's new?
Awful. You know what's new, Paul? A bunch of bands. We're going straight into song of the week. Don't even ask me how I'm doing. You know how I'm doing. Awesome. I'm greatest I've ever been. All right. We're good. No, we're good. No, a lot of we're just gonna do song of the week. I'm doing good though. Other than that, yeah, Mushroom Head dropped another single for those. It's called Unprepared, I think, or Unprepped or something like that. I don't have my facts straight right now, but Paul, did you listen to that at all? New Mushroom Head single. So it's their second single from the new album. They released a music video for it, and we got the first single, Paul, and we're like, okay, we'll take this. This is okay. This isn't Mushroom Head. This is still like, you know, what a shame type like album vibes. And then they released the newer song, and it's even more kind of the same vibes. Nothing new, nothing special. So that was a little bit of a disappointment, but other than that, it's a vibe though. It's okay. Music video was cool. Just a little bit, we're never gonna get the old Mushroom Head back, but yeah, it's my song of the week this week. That's all I got for you.
That's a pretty good one. I'll have to go check it out.
Yeah,
Hopefully
definitely.
Wait, you didn't like it that much?
No, the vocals wasn't. I mean, like the melodic vocals weren't good in my opinion. I just don't like the new singer's melodic voice. His screams and stuff were fine, and I thought it varied on like the vocals. Like it looks very they had that very like Carnifex deathcore 2005 era metal vocals, Paul, where it's very raspy but it's very heavy. I think it was one of the heavier songs they released more recently. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend it to like a new Mushroom Head listener, but they're cool. Paul flashes knife. There's that a threat to Mushroom Head or me?
No, so you know what's funny is like like any of these gift type things you can get at a shop, like a knife or like a mug with your name on it. Any of the fake rip-off Swiss Army knives, they all suck. Like it's the novelty. Like I think that when you get something like this for somebody, you get it for the novelty of it being in that gift shop and that it has their name on it. I don't think you're actually supposed to use these because all the tools on it are terrible. Like I already broke the scissors like first try.
Huh. Well,
Junk.
yeah, it's junk. It's just yeah. Well, oh yeah, glad you brought that up. I have a real Swiss Army knife, and yeah, this thing's nice. I still have a. Can you even see this? Could it pick it up on camera? You think? You see? Oh, you can't see. Can you see this white right here? It's very faint. Anyway,
No.
I closed this knife on my thumb or on my finger one time, like right here, like into the knife, and I didn't tell mom and dad, and I was bleeding for like a day straight, bro. I just
Dang.
held my finger. Yeah, that gives a scar still. I've had that since a kid.
I had I have an actual switch blade, not down here, and then I have
Ooh,
a
I want to
flip out,
play.
like stick. You know, you saw my stick knife, right? The one that's like really compact and thin, but it has like a really long blade. That one's
Yeah.
like a good everyday carry knife. Like for like
I
not for defense, for just like cutting shit.
Went to Up Down and they took. Well, they didn't take my knife. I just left it because I couldn't bring it in. And yeah, I don't have a knife now. I'm walking around knifeless. This is my dude. You know how dumb you feel when someone's like, "Oh man, I can't get this package open," and you're like, "Oh, if I had my knife," but Up Down fucked me every time. The
So
one
wait,
time,
what's Up Downs? So Up Downs that bar arcade, and when you went in, you
oh,
got
okay.
frisked and they took it.
Yeah, I talked about that last week on the cast, I think, or
Oh,
maybe the
okay.
week prior. Yeah, that's a bit of lore for y'all who've been watching, been following.
Yeah.
So
Well,
those
hold on,
one
hold on.
time,
I'm getting way off topic. I'm being distracted by things around me. My song of the week. Okay. I didn't know this that Mike Jones was even still relevant or making music, but he's been dropping some tracks with like Slim Thug, Paul Wall, etc. But that new song with Mike Jones, Slim Thug, Paul Wall, and Riff Raff called Ice is really good. Or newer,
mhm.
I should say. I didn't even know it existed. Do you like it? Have you listened to it?
I have not listened to it, no. I'll
It's
have to
good.
give her a shot. I do like most of those artists. Don't really care about for Mike Jones. I do like Paul Wall, but I like a more dirtier Texas rap than him, like grungier than him.
I get
He's
it, yeah.
um yeah, I'll check that one out. What's it called again?
Ice.
Nice. All right. How's it spelled?
I
Thousand different
C
ways.
E. No, ICE. You're just gonna have to look up
Oh,
like Mike Jones Slim Thug because there's probably gonna be a
I'll
hundred
check
things
it
that
out.
pop up. But there's another one where it's like Mike Jones, Riff Raff, and a guy called Lil Flip, I think. I don't remember the name of that song, but that one's really good too.
Check those out. Always with the riffraff, Paul. Well, speaking of riffraff, Paul,
He
we're
just
gonna go
happens to be
skiing real soon.
yeah. So I can talk about that. I from work won a pair of VIP tickets and parking to the Somerset stop of Limp Bizkit's tour Loserville, which includes Corey Feldman, yes, the actor turned musician, Corey Feldman, childhood
Yes,
actor,
the
I should say.
molesty, Corey Feldman's making an
Jesus.
appearance. That's all I have.
Bones, underground hip hop, very good. If we've talked about him on the show before. Riff Raff, of course, everybody knows Riff Raff, and then obviously Limp Bizkit. And I think there's a few others that I'm not super familiar with that are also on the
Face.
lineup. What was that?
No face, I think is another one.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know who that is.
So I'm excited to see that coming up Tuesday.
Well,
So next cast, I'll talk about it.
so that's at Somerset because I wanted to tie that into talking about concerts and stuff because a lot of bands just announced tours really
Hmm.
recently.
Yeah.
Um, So that's Somerset, though. You're going to Somerset in Wisconsin. I was gonna look up who else is gonna because it's not. I don't think you're just seeing them. I think there's gonna be a bunch of
Well,
other.
I think the festivals they have are usually a couple days, but not all acts play every day. So I don't know like where at in
Correct.
the festival lineup when like the other ones are, like if there's any earlier in the day or any at night, but it seems to be that the lineup I just mentioned there is what I'm going to see at in the evening.
Oh, just them.
Yeah.
It seems so weird to me that it's at Somerset, but
I'm sure there's so many Gutterball fans that know like what I'm talking about, but if you want to come stalk me, come find me at that concert.
don't say that. Don't say that. Someone's gonna show
I'm gonna
up.
get murdered. If someone's gonna sneak a gun in and shoot me, someone's just gonna like, take me out.
Someone's gonna be carrying a copy of Catcher in the Rye and a fucking 38, trying to walk up on you.
He's wearing he has a Pikachu tail on and a T-shirt that says "I have a gun and I'm a schizophrenic."
I'm gonna change the world, Paul. I'm gonna change the world. Yeah, and
That
he's singing behind you.
he's
Yeah,
rocking. I'm gonna change the world. I'm gonna change the world.
nice. Don't do that. Don't go and shoot us. Yeah, that'd be the worst. That'd be like the worst thing ever. All right, but no, we were talking about tours and stuff. Marilyn Manson officially announced his full North American tour, his run. About like a month ago, he announced like 7 individual shows, but then he just posted today the full lineup of like, I don't know, like 30 something shows. But Marilyn Manson is back, baby. And don't you forget it either, right? He beat the allegations as well. Really
Oh, yeah.
excited to see the footage of his live show, but I guess I won't get to see it because the closest is Madison, Wisconsin, which is
Okay.
disappointment. But the tickets are like $40 for general admission in right now. And I'm not gonna buy it, but 6 hours to Madison, dude. I wish because I really would like to see him
Well,
live. Not
but you know what's keeping you, Jack or Ruby? My bad. Want to know what's keeping you from that though? It's just simply like once you get a better car, I feel like that's what's really blocking you. Because I would not
yeah.
trust taking that motherfucking thing
Oh, I'm
six
not taking. No,
hours
that's
and
the
then
only
six
reason.
hours
That's
back.
literally the only reason that's blocking me. I took it to the cities the other weekend, Paul. Dad put some That knocked it in half, dude. The lifespan of that thing. That engine's bad. Like I had my buddy Glenn. So those who don't know, I drive a '99 Buick Century. We talked about it. The engine misfires. It's bad. It clicks. It's like ding 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 ding. Sounds like a go to
Barely running, dude.
cities against people telling me don't do that, and I'm like, it was fine. It was fine. It didn't have any problems with cities at all. But yeah, that put the fucking nail in the coffin. If it blows up on me the next time I started, I would be like, whatever. Like that's the point, dude. It sounds bad, Paul. If you thought it sounded bad, like last time you heard it, it's like multiply that by 10. It's like dun, 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 boom, boom, boom. It's like a Congo beat sometimes at some points, you know.
I
And it
don't like
shakes.
that.
It's a low rider suspension. Yeah, that will go. The service engine light keeps flashing, so I don't know what's up with that. But no, I
Wait, is it
would
flashing?
no, it's not. No,
Because
it's
if it's
not.
flashing, that literally means pull over and turn the car off immediately.
I
But if
know.
it's on
I
and
know that.
solid, okay.
Just I know. What do you think? I'm some kind of stupid woman? I'm just kidding. No, I know how to run my car. I'm just I'm just making a bit. No, it hasn't done that thankfully. But anyway, can't go see Marilyn Manson. Sucks. Breaks my heart. Um, what other band? 200 Stab Wounds is going on tour. Would love to go see them. Again, I can't. Fucking Possession or Possess, excuse me. Possess is going on tour. They're in the cities. I still kind of want to see them. But then coincidentally, like Suicide Boys, the Black Dahlia murder, and then right after that, Whitechapel, all within the same week. But each of them is like 3 days apart, the concerts. So
Oh,
I'm going to
really?
Black Dahlia, but then I have to wait 2 days to go to Suicide Boys. And if I want to, I'd wait another 3 days and go to Whitechapel, but I'm not. They're just so far out. That sucks. If they were all in one straight shot, it would be perfect.
That
I
would
could
be good.
line it all up. That would be cool. Yeah, but yeah, no, there's a couple other that I'm totally blanking on people that announced tours. But anyway, live music. Can't wait to go see it. And I'm going to see Primus in a couple weeks. I always kind of I forget about that. That like Primus is
That'll
coming
be
up.
good. I wish I was going to that. I wish I had won tickets to that, honestly, more than this other thing. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, there was tickets to Primus.
No, no, no. Like I wish like I had won tickets to that instead,
Uh,
if that was a possibility.
beggars can't be choosers, Paul. No, that's cool though. You should be like, can I change them into for Primus or something?
Well, here's the deal: is like I am in like save money mode right now, which it sucks because
Yeah.
all these opportunities keep happening. So it's like I'm saving money because I'm not paying for these tickets or whatever, but I still got to pay for the gas. And Lord forbid, no, like Lord knows that I am going to probably buy at least one piece of merch. Like I have to. Like I can't resist. I have to
Well,
get at
yeah,
least.
well, yeah, it's a souvenir, right? I go to a
Yeah,
concert. Here's my rule: if you go to a concert with me, I'm going to the merch table. After that, if I don't see you, that's whatever, man. Like
yeah,
I'll be gone to the
yeah.
crowd.
So that's my
Um,
problem. Is like I'm trying to. I'm not struggling for money or anything. I'm fine. It's just like you know how it is though when you like you build up and then like you're like damn it and then you're almost there and then you start falling back down and you build up again. It just like never stops. You know?
yeah, Paul, that's called life, and it fucking sucks. It's like the
Yeah.
worst. Paul just summed up life so like fucking casually. But that's hell. That is the living fucking nightmare. You go into the woods and find an aborigine, and you explain that to them, they'll fucking cut their own wrist, Paul. They'll be like, oh, "What is this nightmare?" Because all they know is hunt fucking food and laugh with their families, Paul. That's some sick shit. That's sick. This life is sick. I'm just kidding. I just went off. Just went off on that. No, it's just so funny. You're like, just the way you described it. Yeah,
But it's kind of true
it is
though,
true. It
right?
sucks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it sucks. It's like,
terrible.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
like I have to paint my house. I really wouldn't, but it's my own fault. I shouldn't be going around and buying a Lego set every once in a while. Like, it's just like shit I don't need, but it like keeps me distracted and it's fun. I don't know.
Um, fucking sometimes retail therapy is good. I needed a little retail therapy yesterday, but here's mine is I go to the thrift store and I buy myself a dollar VHS and I'm like, ha, I made off and it's shit I'm not gonna watch it like in the next 10 years, but at some point
Yeah.
I'll get around to it. But I just bought a couple pairs of pants and some shorts for like 20 bucks. This is not bad. So retail therapy is good
Yeah.
though. To
I don't
like
know, man.
yeah.
Lately, my bad thing
Makes
is
me
like I can't even go to the DVD section whenever we go out because I want 4K Blu-rays. And dude, I
yeah.
saw an Unbreakable Steelbook, and I was like,
You
it
don't
was like
need movies not
$30.
even that good, bro.
It's
You
really
don't need
good.
it.
It's
Not
arguably one of Bruce Willis's best performances, and even Quentin Tarantino said that as well about that movie. And I think he's right. Next to The Sixth Sense, it's
good
like the
movie.
best.
I'll have to watch it again. But no, what were you saying? Saving money. Yeah, no, I've been really trying to save money, but it's hard when you have like a partner and you're like taking them like we swap off and shit, paying and stuff. And granted, she does pay a lot because I do drive everywhere, but at the same time, it's like I don't know, like it's hard to like. At some point, I got to be like, all right, I could
Does
afford
she
to go
not
out.
drive?
No, she doesn't have a car, and I don't mind
Oh,
driving. It's like not an inconvenience to me at all. I have no problem with doing that. That's not even a thought. That's a problem. Um, no, it's just like some nights I have to be like, I could go get dinner, but I don't want to spend money on dinner. You know what I'm gonna go do? It's like we can go get something light, but I want to eat 10 eggs because I'm trying to save money, and it's not you. We can go like once a week or something, but every night
even
it's
once a week's a lot, but you got to understand
a lot.
that's not sustainable.
No, it's not.
It really, if you want to save money, that's the number one thing you can cut is money spending either in the grocery store and eating out because it's not just eating out. You also got to make sure you're buying stuff that's going to last you the week and that you're shopping at places that's way cheaper. You know,
I go to Sam's Club. I get, you know how many eggs I buy when I go on that bitch? I get like 32 eggs. Or do they? No, wait, no. What do I know? I
which
get 40,
what's the
48.
top way you prefer eggs?
What?
Scrambled?
How do I cook my eggs?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I can tell you how I cook my eggs. All right. I got a great scrambled egg. So I always do. I do a half cup of that fat-free cheese, which is about like you get like 25 grams of protein from that cup, like that shredded cheese. Like
What
get like
brand is that?
it's just like the Kraft, or you can get the everyday one.
Is it the
But
one
dude,
with
it's
the
like
pink
it has
label?
protein. No, it's got it. Well,
It's
some will
fat
say
free.
yeah, dude, fat. Yeah, dude, you don't know that, bro? You gotta go.
I know it. I was using
Yeah,
shredded fat-free cheese, but that shit ain't good for you, I don't think. What are they putting in it? Cheese is just
all
fat.
right. But go eat a Snickers bar. How about that? Don't eat the cheese and get 20 grams of protein. All right, go fuck your mom. Don't
What's the
eat.
brand?
Stop.
I'm gonna need to know the brand of
I
this
don't. It's
cheese.
Kraft. It's Kraft, or it's like the Walmart brand or whatever it is. I have it. I can go look at the bag.
Is it like a
Anyway,
small bag and it's like mozzarella? It's like white cheese?
I don't get the white. I get the cheddar. But yes, it's a very small bag. You can't buy it in big bags. It sucks, and it is more expensive for
You
sure.
sure it doesn't have the pink label on it says fat-free on that bag?
Maybe. Why does it matter? Why you?
Because I'm
Why
wondering if you're
you
using
my
the same
kids?
goddamn cheese as me that I
Is
was
it
using.
Kraft?
I don't. It was the Walmart brand. God damn it,
What
Crystal Farms. I
bullshit? What
think.
do
Fuck
you mean?
you.
Yo, you don't know what
Was a
cheese you're
great
eating.
value.
Boss got a pen and paper.
I haven't gotten the cheese in a while.
Oh, taking clues. Oh no, I gotta look. What are you fucking? You like Columbo over here?
Fuck
Taking
you.
clues, writing down names. It's Kraft fat-free cheese. There you go. Look it up. Check it out. Great, great. I do a half cup of that,
Anyway,
Paul.
yeah.
10 whole eggs. I'm gonna hit you so hard the next time I
I
see
didn't know
you.
it had that much
Yeah.
protein.
Oh, right to the face.
Let's spar.
No,
You know what? You're the one that isn't sparring me. Let's go to jungle.
okay, you can't hit my tits. And then we'll spar. I will actually cry. You can't
Okay.
do that. You can't hit.
Well,
Actually, you can't hit anywhere. She can't hit anywhere.
just
Don't hit anywhere.
headshots. Just
Yeah, just
headshots.
yeah. You can hit my head. Yeah, do that.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah, yeah. I'll knock
Well,
your head off.
hey, I'd mentioned this. Jungle Boy raised his monthly because like his insurance went way up. So it's
Good.
set at 70 a month, which honestly is still way cheaper in the cities, man, for what you
Way
get.
cheaper. Dude, while I'm there, when I'm downtown, like a couple times a night, like at 2 a.m., I'm looking. I'm like, why is there no one in there? There's people in there. I don't want to spend the money on the subscription because I could go into the garage out here and do the same thing.
I know I
Same.
can do the same thing here too, but it's like I like the community. Like it's fun to just like be
Yeah,
there with other people.
it is
I
cool.
feel like it forces me to be better
Yeah, I
when
know
you're
it
around
does, and
people.
I do want to start going in due time. But anyway, we're talking about eggs because Paul had to ask me about my eggs. I don't even know what we were talking about originally, how we got to this. Anyway, I do 10 eggs, scramble them up. I throw a little bit of milk in there just to soften them up. I cook them on low to medium heat, constantly moving them. I take them out. I put the cheese in there. I throw a shit ton of iodized salt all over that bitch, and then I wolf it down. Those 10 eggs in less than 2 minutes. Quick. You gotta eat them quick, fast, so you don't even realize what you're eating. Fast and quick. And then with that, I'll do 6 ounces of cranberry juice or 4 ounces. Usually 4 ounces of cranberry juice.
You do
100%.
that
Yeah.
like every day?
I have been for the last. Why
Is
did do
that
it
just
today?
like every morning, or do you have like the same lunch, or what do you do?
That's that's pretty much. I don't eat. I've been struggling eating enough, so that's
Same
like
here.
my like one only meal I'll like eat a day besides like protein shakes and protein yogurts and a lot of like snacking and shit. But I for sure try to hit 120 grams of protein, and I've been doing that consistently. I would say 90% of the days I've hit it for the last 3 weeks. I've been doing that, which is not bad.
Yeah.
I haven't eaten my eggs today because I don't want to eat them. I'm not in the mood for eggs today. Normally I would, but
So you like
yeah,
scrambled?
scrambled. Yeah, I do them scrambled. Yeah.
That's it goes down. So you like scrambled? Yeah. Yeah. After that whole explanation.
Let me tell you something, Joe Rogan. It's like Joey Diaz. Let me tell you something, Joe Rogan, about this. It was Brooklyn, 1967, December. It's like that type of shit, right?
Yeah. So you like scrambled?
Yeah, it's like scrambled.
Yeah.
I just get off for like 8 minutes. Anyway, that's funny as shit. How do you think your eggs fall? Tell us about it.
And in the middle of that, we talked about jungle gym too. Like it went on for like 10 fucking minutes.
Yeah, just go. No one. Yeah. Oh my god. How do you like your eggs? You got 10 minutes.
So you like scrambled? Yeah. No.
That's all you say, you dick. So you like scrambled. That's it. No comment. Got it. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's interesting. We talked about cheese for a little bit. Oh my god. This podcast is a wreck.
Yeah, this one sucks.
My
What's this?
life's
108?
over.
Worst episode ever. No, I like over easy. Always over easy. It takes a fine skill to get that perfect over easy cook, I feel, and even me, still can't perfect it every time. I'm a lousy cook, honestly, but
Me too. How am I gonna be a good housewife? My husband would hit me all the time, and I would hit me too.
I got your favorite homemade burgers I make, and you're just taking McDoubles and unwrapping them and putting them on a plate and saying
Yeah,
that
like
you made them.
steamed clams or some shit. I hate steamed clams, steamed hams. Yeah, no.
It's just microwavable appetizers. I made homemade egg rolls or something, and you just got the tapatio ones, and you're heating them up in the microwave.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, that's something. Tapateo. Fuck you. How shitty of a wife would I make? Oh my god, that's funny. No, I've been like low key thinking. I'm not gonna, but like a restaurant job doesn't sound bad now because I want to cook. I want to learn how to cook more than I ever have. But my buddy Glenn is officially like moving back to town for a little while.
Oh, nice. When?
And he's a cook. Dude, like he should be back here within like by like August.
Wow, is he
Like,
done with school?
No, no, I don't know what. I don't want to get into his whole life story. But anyway, just because he's not here, but he'll talk about it. He's been on the show, friend of the show, Glenn. Anyway, he's a cook, and I'm like, you got to teach me how to cook because he's been like cooking like 5-star like restaurant meals and shit, you know. And that's when like I feel like none of our family possess except for our mom. Really, you see any of the brothers? I mean, Joe isn't. Joe's a great cook. Friend of the show, make sure.
I can do the actions of cooking if there's instructions, such as baking, whatever, anything else. I can do all that. But when it comes to like eyeballing meats and like knowing when they're done and perfect without using a thermometer or freaking cooking an egg perfect every time, like I'm just not that good. But I'd say like I'm an average cook and I can because, you know, I had to make stuff taste good when I was on that cut. And I had to cook for myself. I couldn't not cook. So, yeah.
Yeah, no, I got really good. I got pro at the over easy egg because you had to do them at tavern. Here's the thing that's weird. When I left tavern, I used to be able to crack an egg with one hand so easily. I didn't do it for a month. I can't do it, Paul. I used to be able to crack that so easily. I lost that ability, and I feel so like just inferior. Do you know how to crack an egg with one hand?
No, I don't really ever
learn
do that.
Well, when I was in a restaurant, you had to learn how to do it quick because you needed your other hand. I don't know, for jerking off or something onto the eggs. But and then you crack. You crack. Yeah, I got so good at over easy.
So you like them scrambled?
You like them scrambled? Yeah. So you like. You
terrible.
fucking dick. That's gonna have to be a quote. So you like them scrambled, and Paul like looking at you, dude, like doing that. Like that should be a gif. So you like them scrambled, huh? You fucking asshole. Yeah, I love scrambled egg. That's the eggs I eat. Jesus Christ.
So you like them scrambled?
I was talking about something before the eggs. Oh, spending money. Yes. What's the best way to save money? Don't fucking spend it. That's it. I don't know what
Yeah. Don't eat out. That's how we got down that trajectory.
Don't eat out. Yeah. Don't do that.
Don't eat out. Watch it in the grocery stores. Shop at cheap places.
It's been my bad habit. I gotta knock that shit off.
What? Eating out?
Yeah,
it's been my bad habit too. I wasn't doing it for a long time, saving up until when I bought the house. But now that we moved in, it's like I don't. It's my kitchen now. Like I own the kitchen, but I don't want to cook in it. It sucks.
Yeah. You gotta, I don't know. I feel like if you got like some good music and you allowed to smoke cigarettes, that's the only smoke up there. You can get a real good kitchen going up there.
Well, no,
Just
I don't allow
kidding.
any smoking in the house
No,
at all. It's actually my rule. No one can
no, I'm
smoke.
just just being a
I
dick.
know.
No, I no, don't do that. Anyway, I wanted I forgot about this because I wrote it down. So I thought about another band that's going on tour. Chris Barnes from 6 Feet Under is going on. They're co-headline a tour with Nile and a couple other bands. 6 Feet Under, classic death metal band. So Chris Barnes, legendary vocalist, very controversial figure. You either love him or you hate him. I think he's okay. He's not the greatest vocalist. He's the founder of Cannibal Corpse. But it's funny. He puts in his Twitter bio. He's like, in 1993, in 1992, Cannibal Corpse changed their name to 6 Feet Under. That's when he got fired from the band or quit the
Oh,
band.
really?
So I think it's hilarious. But anyway, so I saw his tour thing and I commented on it. And this is what I said. This is all I said. I'm like, I'm like, can I go there and like not get hate crimes? Is that okay? Because he has in the past said very homophobic and racist like things. Is why people don't like him. He said very fucked up things. Which I don't really care. I think it's pretty funny. It's pretty spicy. And then I comment that without getting beat up, and I ended up getting like thousands of views, and I got like a bunch of comments and DMs where people are like, "Yeah, you can go to the show," and I was mostly just baiting him. I was like, not like worried about going to the show at all. I was just doing some bait content. But he commented, he's like, "We accept everyone at our shows. You are welcome." And I just thought it was cool that Chris Barnes says I can go to a show. So I said, "You gonna give me some free tickets or what, Chris?" He hasn't got back to me. No, I didn't ask him that. But no, I think it's so fun to interact with all these metal legends
It
on
is cool.
Twitter. Like I can just like talk to them and shit. Yeah, no,
Oh,
that that
I can bring up really something really funny about Twitter
yeah,
that happened to me.
yeah.
You know, Tim Robinson from I Think You Should Leave.
hmm
I don't know if he
Funny
has
dude.
somebody else running his Twitter account, but he blocked me.
Oh no shit, really?
Yeah, after I
That's
commented
awesome.
on one of his posts, he blocked me.
Oh, what'd you say?
So he posted something about like we don't want any Trumpers as our fans, like anybody that likes Donald Trump, blah blah blah. And I don't really even like Donald Trump. I'm not fucking voting for him. Fuck him.
Yeah.
I'm not for him at all. Like I did vote for him the first time because I thought what we needed was somebody with good financial charge in charge. But now he's just like he took, he was too loudmouth. He was on Twitter saying dumb shit. He's making himself look terrible. I don't like the way politics has gone, so I just kind of don't like any of the options now. And I didn't vote for him the second time. And anyways, he's just saying like, yeah, he's just saying
Hey,
like
American
fuck.
Granny.
He's just saying like fuck Trump, blah 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 blah, something like that. Like basically it was an anti-Trump post. Like if you vote for this, we don't want you. And sure enough, this is what I commented. Hey man, this was along the lines. It was like, hey man, big fan of your content, rock on, but I just don't think celebrities should just talk about politics. I just don't think it's like it doesn't solve anything. It doesn't promote anything. All it does is cause division, because this politics used to be what was a private thing, We've talked about this, Ruby, how like back in the day, I feel like things were more private. Now that we're always connected on our phones and stuff, nothing's private anymore. Politics used to be a personal thing like your religion. You wouldn't go up to people and ask who you're voting for. Like,
You know why?
not directly. Why?
Because back then, Paul, like they did to Edgar Allan Poe, they'd drive up and beat the shit out of you and make you go and sign up, or they'd roofie you. They literally roofie you and make you go and
Oh
fucking,
God.
vote. You know what I mean, dude? Voting was serious back then because you get your head caved in. Like that wasn't a joke. Like people would kill you if they found out. That's why they didn't talk about who they were voting for. So you imagine voting for
Oh,
like
I guess so. I didn't think of that.
way back when, dude. Dude, no, it was serious back then. No, it should be a private
It
thing. I
should
mean,
still be
I don't
private.
think
Like,
I don't think it necessarily. I'm not telling anyone how to talk or act,
yeah.
but just don't discuss it. That's why we try to stay away from politics. And yes, we will discuss it at some points because there's some big things that happen that we're gonna have to. Of course, we're gonna go over the election at some point when we get
Yeah.
nearer, towards it and stuff. But yeah, it's just like it's dividing thing, and I choose not to participate in it.
Yeah, but
It's all.
anyways,
It's all
I said that and he banned like I was wondering like I got like a couple likes on it and I went to go look and I couldn't see the posts anymore and then I went to his profile. I had to search for it like directly like word for word to find it. It's like Turbo Team at I Think You Should Leave. It's something really long. And yeah, I don't know if it was just like I don't even know who runs his account. I doubt it's even him. It's probably just like a media manager or some shit. But yeah, he completely blocked me. And then like so I don't really care But what I will
Mhm.
say is like that kind of makes me lose respect for him. It's like
Yeah,
really
that's why
like
he didn't
just
come on
over
the
that.
podcast.
Oh, shut
I
up.
messaged him. That must be the reason. God damn it, Paul. You blew an huge, biggest opportunity. By the way, we are pro Trump podcast, despite everything else Paul says. Um,
Shut up.
and go,
Stop.
Paul, make this the thumbnail for the show. Capture
No.
this. Yeah.
No, just because you're showing that on there, YouTube's AI, as they look over the video and I upload it, they're just gonna ban us immediately for having that on there.
Do you think Trump would like think I could swoon think I could win Trump's heart over and get some of that
No,
money?
no, I
You do
don't think
that?
so.
Think I could be his VP, his vice president?
Jeez.
I bet he could do
His
good.
his
Get you a job.
TVP, it's a new position he opens up.
Oh,
I'm now gonna have a TVP, a
a
trans
trans
vice president. Yeah.
He's that's good. That's good. That's a clip right there. Dude, that's a good voice impression. Actually, it's pretty good. Yeah, that's good. That was good. That was classy.
Yeah.
Do you
I'm
do
going
it?
to have a TVP. No, I can't do it now. See, I fucked it up.
No. Uh, uh, yeah, no, we are voting Trump though. We are pro Trump
Shut up.
podcast.
Can I do
But
the
anyway, that's when you got.
it's funny, I got banned. Hey, I'm gonna open up the Batman.
You can open up the Batman. Paul's gonna open up his toy because Paul likes toys.
I'm 12. Hey
He's,
guys, look, check it out. I'm 12.
I
So
don't
what I have here is a Batman the Animated Series grappling hook PVC figure. It's by Gallery Diorama, and as you can see, it's very dusty. It came that way, completely unopened, sealed, new. He's got the grappling hook there, and you're probably like, "Oh my God, Paul, that's a collector's item. Don't open it." Well, guess what? I bought it, and I don't like it sitting in the box. It doesn't look as cool, and I want to see it.
Hmm.
It's mine.
You're ruining the value. The value, Paul. The value.
I don't
the
know a
trade-in.
ton. I don't know a ton about it other than like I think when it was for sale, it was $1.50 on and it was like a Walmart exclusive. You could only get it at Walmart, I think, for whatever reason. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and unbox it, and we're gonna display it on the show here.
For our
Ruby, keep-
audio only listeners, Paul's got
Yeah.
a little gallery Batman figure there from the classic show, the animated series. It's very dusty. His whole home is very dusty.
Oh, shit.
He's gonna crack
No.
that open real quick. He's gonna crack that open. He's ruining the value. He's actively ruining the value. Up, the value was 150. Now it's down to 100. And now,
I guess
oh,
I'll
you still
read
got a
the.
chance.
Hold on. The top sun's sealed. I'll open it, but I didn't really realize this was on the back here, so I'll read it for everybody here. Batman grappling hook PVC figure. He is vengeance. He is the knight. He is Batman, one of the most iconic fictional characters in the world. Batman has dedicated his life to an endless crusade, a war on all criminals in the name of his parents who were taken from him when he was just a child. Since that tragic night, he has trained his body and mind to near physical perfection to be a self-made superhero. The gallery diorama of Batman is based on his appearance in the Batman the Animated Series. It is made of high-grade PVC and features a high level of detail and an exacting paint process. Designed by Barry Bradfield, sculpted by Varner Studios. Diamond Select Toys, DC Universe. And what I like how it says extremely detailed, and it's the most like it's the least detailed Batman that they did of that.
Yeah, it looks like Play-Doh. Well,
Well,
I wasn't sure if everyone was watching or still awake after that. And the value's down to 0. Congratulations, Paul. You still had a chance.
just because they watch
Done.
this, I just automatically all of them out there degrade the value because of this video.
Yeah. Yeah. You're cracking it open. Paul's pulling it out of the box there. Some ASMR. Oh, there he goes. He just dropped it, and the figure's broken.
Shut up. Cool. It's not busted.
Oh, his arm is gone. Busted. Nah, it looks pretty cool. Pretty awesome. Grappling hook kind of looks suggestive. I don't know.
Yeah, what do you think that's gonna do?
It's gonna grab you. It's gonna grab. I haven't seen it pull you.
So yeah,
Pretty cool figure.
he's surprisingly dusty on the inside as well.
Oh, so he's already opened. There's
No
no way to dust him.
The tape is brand new.
This
isn't in great. This is not really in great condition. I mean, it's in good condition, but it's like not as cool as I thought it'd be. It seemed bigger in the box as well. But there we go.
We're doing toy reviews now. If I known that, I wouldn't have.
Yeah, man, dude. You know we have to compete against that Ryan's World kid. Are you kidding me? I told you we had to steer our direction against a different audience. I'm trying to get all those kids to watch my unboxings, man. It's
he's a multi-millionaire, Paul. He can hire hitmen to kill us.
he
Have our
isn't doing
throats slit.
shit.
He's
Ryan
been
is
known to
doing
do that.
shit.
Well, if
You know
we're
what?
doing show and tell, I don't have anything for show and tell. I forgot.
You know what,
Forgot to
Ryan?
bring me.
Pull up. That's what I have to say, Ryan. Pull up.
Why you started beefs with 6-year-olds? There's hundreds of thousands of other people we should be starting beefs with. You know how
Look at
embarrassing that
look at
is?
all the other cool
Oh,
ones they
it
make.
would be cool. Poison Ivy would be awesome. The Scarecrow would be sick. The Harley Quinn. Actually, any other figure other than Batman would
I
be
think
awesome.
Bane looks really cool.
And I would have to see how big Catwoman's tits are up close. I want all the female figures. That's what I want.
Here are the other ones.
No, those ones are lame. Lame.
They're like more different. But
I'm gonna
I
get
don't
one of
know.
those big anime statues, like the big ones, like the one that's like really obnoxious. Like it's like, ugh, why do you
What is
have that?
it?
What is wrong with you? Oh, it's a big titted anime girl. She's
Why
like
would
getting
you
fucked.
want that? Why would you want that? You're sick and you're demented, and you should really rethink.
Jesus Christ! Don't call me that. Don't be hating on me because I look beautiful. Damn, son. No, I've been actually thinking about that. I can't wait till I move out because I got plans for my coffee table. I got big plans for the coffee table. You have a coffee table book, Paul? What would you put on your
If
coffee
I
table?
a coffee table book? No, it's funny,
Mhm.
but I think I mentioned on the show I almost bought that Minecraft every single block book. Like every
Oh, that's
page
cool.
has a page per block, and it tells you like what it's used for, all the recipes, and like where you get it. And I thought that would be a really good coffee table book to just have. Like just you
Mm.
know.
I just thought of it. Well, I was thinking about mine the other day, but it's the Bones tour book signed by Bones. This thing is really
Oh yeah,
nice.
that is really cool. I forgot you
Hardcover
had
and
two
all
of
that.
those at one point.
I still have two of them. If you ever
Oh
want one, I'll
nice.
give you for what I paid retail in the future. I'm not getting rid of it anytime soon. No one's
Oh, that's
biting
chill.
on it right now. But yeah, no, I was thinking I want a nice coffee table books. This is gonna be on the coffee
What
table.
if
It's
they
gonna
have
be sick.
something
Since
like
we're
that at
going,
the concert
what do you mean?
for sale?
That's all
Like a new
concert?
one. Yeah.
I mean,
Like a
they had
new
another
newer
version
one.
come out, but it
Oh
wouldn't be
really?
signed by Bone. Nah, this one's huge, dude. This thing's like, it's like 500 pages, and it's
Damn.
like really good. Yeah, it's pretty neat. Anyway, that's show and tell. That's a little show and tell segment there. I like that. We should do more. Paul's gonna do toy reviews. I'm gonna
Shut up. Stop.
doing other
I
reviews.
did build another Lego set. I could bring it down here, but I'd have to go get it. I'll show it some other time.
And you get one item per show and tell. Come back next week and do another one. That's class rules. Paul, you've been reading. Do you like to read books? Have we talked about this before? You
No,
reading any books?
I have it on the list. I have been reading again though. It's not
Yeah.
books. I wouldn't say this. It's not that I don't enjoy the books. It's just books that I wouldn't normally read. So one of my goals this year for my career is to read 3 to 4 management or leadership related books to just try and like
Okay.
better my understanding of being a leader
The
and
Art of
like
War.
being like a manager of people and being a leader. And so I read one of them. It was pretty short. It was good. And I'm in the middle of this one right now called The 5 a.m. Club, where it's a kind of a fictional book, but it tells about how this guy completely restructured his life by waking up at 5 a.m. and starting the day early ahead of everybody else and like how much more you can accomplish. Kind of revolving around that. Now, I'm about 100
Is
pages in, and I'm not going to lie, about 70 pages into it, I was like, this sucks, but now it's kind of taking a turn and getting more entertaining. Um, but it has like 350 pages, so I'll finish it soon. But yeah, so that's what I've been reading. It's not stuff. It's like I do enjoy it, but it's not something like I would want to read all the time.
his name Jocko Willink. Paul's
No, it's
reading the
by
Jocko Willink book.
Robin Sharma, I believe.
Hmm. Yeah, get up at 4 a.m. so you can go to bed at 7.
Is
It's like,
everybody just a fucking New York Times bestseller? It's what it seems like.
yeah, I guess. How hard can it really be? Well, Paul, I've been reading books, more fun books, but that is a worthy goal. And nonfiction's hard for me because when I do want to read, it is to escape, and I think it's better for writing when I want to write like
Yeah.
songs or whatever, poems or whatever. So I've been reading a classic book I read this when I was like in 8th grade, and then I just haven't read it pretty much since. Is The Red Dragon by Thomas Harris.
Oh
Great
yeah.
book. Introduces the Hannibal. Really fucked up book. Even it's more obviously if you're gonna read the book of any, if there's like a horror movie and there's a book of it, 1,000 times the book is way more fucked up than the movie ever
Oh
can
yeah.
be. So this book is very dark. Um, and it was very funny. I went to Goodwill yesterday, or excuse me, Savers. You know how many copies of the Red Dragon they had, Paul, on the thrift? They had like 4, and they were all different covers and copies. and I almost grabbed them all because I'm like, maybe I should start a Red Dragon because each one was different. Each one had like
Really
a different
weird.
cover. Yeah, and it was weird. And there was Science of the Lambs, but I have that one too. No original Hannibal, which sucks. But yeah, no, I've been doing some reading lately. I've been trying to do that just to get off the phone and stuff. You know, it's nice to be one of those hipster faggots that go outside and read. But I don't
I
do that at a coffee shop. I sit outside at my
I've
house.
been very lately I've been very like screen aware. Like how much time I'm spending
Mhm.
on my phone and other stuff because I have to spend it all day for my job. I do IT. I have to be on a computer. So
Yeah.
it's like when I'm outside of work or taking a break, I've been thinking lately I'm like, I'm just going to like read or go on a walk because staring at my
Mhm.
screen and scrolling is giving me no benefit. And sure, maybe even a short walk won't do much or reading's not going to do a whole lot either, but it's better than staring at this goddamn thing that's like it just consumes your life. For some people. Some people are really good
Well,
about it. Some people are really bad about it.
you're in that boat where you have a tech job though, so you have to
It
be on it. I'm a little
sucks.
different.
It's like I
I'm not
always
on it
have to be
for
connected.
work. No, that does sound like it sucks. You mentioned you like to go on walk. I've been going on a lot of walks, mostly just with other people and stuff, because I haven't. It feels weird walking alone, but lately I've been doing that, like down in Canal and stuff, or like the lake walk, like looking at the flowers and stuff. It's kind of a vibe. I've been doing that lately.
Yeah.
Um, just nice to get out and like move around, you know,
Yeah.
see a lot of cool things. But yeah, I know screen time is an issue. Got to stay off the screens, you
Like
know.
after work today, I played a little bit of Tarkov, but before that, I took my one wheel around the neighborhood for like a half an hour.
Mhm. Yeah, dude, just
And
go
today I
whip
went
that on.
on an hour long walk with Dexter during lunch.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. We gotta do some gotta find some like we gotta go to that. Have you been to the Irish pub, the comedy stand-ups
No.
there on Friday night? Dude, we gotta go do that. It's fun.
Where do they
And
do
it's not
that at?
they don't do it. They do it at the Irish pub,
Dublin's?
right Dublin's, yeah, Dublin's, yeah. Yeah, dude. I was just saying because I was thinking you're in town. Like, why haven't we gone out to the bars or something or saw a show? Last I didn't
Because
get to
you
make.
never want to hang out with me. I try to hit you up all the
I
time.
do. You don't even have to hang out. You
I
just
stop.
see me. Yeah. Okay. Oh well,
And you don't answer
that's
my
smart.
texts.
When do I not answer your texts? When do I not do that?
Go look at your
Get
texts
off my
right now
case.
and see how many texts I've sent.
Oh,
And
to be fair, those I forgot about, and then after a day, felt like an asshole to respond to any of them. So I apologize for that. But that
you
wasn't
didn't
asking me
you
to
didn't
hang
even
out.
you didn't even laugh at the two memes I texted you or anything. No comment. Three different links
I knew you
here.
were. I
No
knew you were gonna bring this
response.
up. I knew Paul was gonna, and I thought maybe I should just like all of them all at once, so he doesn't have any case against me. But
No.
here it is, coming up. You son of a bitch. And now he's threatening to stab me. This is great. This show has gone well, Paul. Do you like the direction our show's going right now? I think this is great. This is awesome.
This show's terrible. I hate this show. I hate it here. Why are you even making me do this anymore? I'm just
Yeah, I
pissed.
was really questioning even showing up at all. Yeah, shoot.
Well, before we let it get too dry, should we talk about movies and TV? Do you have
That
anything?
that was dry. Like everything else before movies and TV was the dry part. Okay. Talk about your movies and TV. Go ahead. I'll let you
Do
have
you have
that. No,
anything?
have I watched anything? I legitimately can't remember what I watch anymore. It's all like one big blur. Or early Simpsons episodes are
Yeah,
pretty
I well, here's what I've been struggling with. This is what I don't like about the streaming platforms. So some of them are better than others, but if you watch a whole movie on a streaming platform, sometimes it won't be in your continue watching anymore. They need to have a like history. Like none of them have a history. Like not a continue watching, but like a hey, you watched this at one point or
cool.
started it. Not
That
just
would be
like
cool.
you know what I'm saying? Because it's
They
like,
do if you see the watch it again tab.
yeah,
But it's funny you mentioned that. Went to go watch Fight Club on Hulu earlier today because I was
yeah,
gonna resume it. They restarted the movie, and I was very
yeah.
upset by that.
So
Yeah.
it's like I don't care about I just wish like I had a catalog of what even if it's not on there anymore. You know how Netflix and them they're always cycling content out, stuff leaves. Even if it's gone, just show me like a grayed out version of like, oh, you watched this at one point. Like this was on our platform and it was watchable. Um, because I watched what I felt like quite a few movies this last week, and I still think there's one I'm forgetting about that I can't find. I was like, damn it, I know there was another one I watched. But anyways, last week we talked about Beverly Hills Cop, the Axel Foley or Axel F one, the Netflix one. I started watching it, but I had finished it now. Dude, honestly, that thing should have went to theaters. It's a good movie.
You didn't go to
It's
theaters?
no straight to Netflix.
Damn. Oh,
And
straight to
it's
Netflix.
it's
Oh, that's
good. I'm like, "Man, this is a good remake." They got, like, all the original cast, they kept the soundtrack. It's like it's a crime investigative style thriller. I like it, and it's got some comedy in it. So I really
mm.
enjoyed it. I think that's a really good movie. I'm gonna give that a solid 9 out of 10. 8.5 out of 10. I'm not gonna give it too much praise. It's good. Um, have you ever seen Snake Eyes?
The what do you call it? GI Joe movie?
No, it's Nicolas Cage and Gary Sinise.
Nah, no.
Dude,
Snake Eye.
I had never seen Snake Eyes. It's actually a very good Nicolas Cage movie. I liked it a lot. Um,
Okay.
es- essentially, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, okay. Fuck you. So you like them scrambled? Yeah, fuck you. Uh, Snake Eyes, though, Nicholas Clay. Let me restart there. Right at the beginning, they portray Nicolas Cage as like this dirty, mischievous, charismatic cop. Like he's friendly, and whatever, but he's kind of like a bad cop. Like he's a little dirty. Because it's all very fast paced at the beginning. They're at a boxing match. He's betting on the boxing match. There's a lot of talking going on. It's very fast paced, and he has his friend there that used to be in the military, played by Gary Sinise, come and watch the boxing fight, and it ends pretty quickly. And they find out that the fight was fixed, and it was fixed for a reason because there was like a sniper shot that happened at the same time. So not only did the guy get knocked out at the same time, but they like assassinated a senator or something at the boxing event. And so he finds out that like his military buddy's involved, and it turns into like a friend versus friend style thing where like the bad cop Nicolas Cage's character turns out to actually be the good guy. The Gary Sinise's character is like trying to like basically threaten the world. Like there's like a really bad. I can't remember what the exact plot was. It was something like they're about to sell a defense system that's faulty and malfunctions and doesn't block incoming payloads. And so like it's about to
Oh,
cause like potential wars across the world or some shit if sold.
yeah.
And so yeah, it's kind of cool. Like they portray Nicolas Cage as this kind of bad, charismatic cop. You kind of find out that the guy that was seen as good at the beginning really is the bad guy. Pretty good. It's an older movie, Snake Eyes. 9 out of 10. I actually really enjoyed it. Good Nicolas Cage film. Any questions about those two so far?
Um, any questions? No, not really, except I don't wanna watch either. No, Snake Eyes sounds cool.
Snake
Like
Eyes
I
is
mentioned
actually really
earlier,
good.
I've been rewatching Fight Club. I like Fight Club. I don't
It's a
know,
good
it's
movie.
hard
It's
for me
one of
to
my
watch
favorites.
new media except for if someone like, makes me watch it, so D's been making me watch movies, and most of them are like, I wanna just hurt myself because 'cause they're so no, just kidding. No, they're alright, they're pretty good. I watched, Treasure Planet the other day. You ever see that one? The
No,
animated film, the old one,
I don't
Disney.
watch anime.
It's not anime, it's animated, Paul.
Oh,
It's like
okay.
cool
I
animation.
like
It's actually like
animated.
it was one of those Disney films that was like the animation for like the 90s. It was revolutionary. It looked
Is
pretty
this
good. It
similar to
mixes like
Page
CGI.
Master? You ever see Page Master? Macaulay Culkin?
No, sounds familiar though, but no, I haven't. I also been watching the behind the scenes. I haven't watched the movie recently, but I've been watching the whole behind the scenes of Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I don't know if you've ever seen the behind the scenes of
No.
that movie, but dude, it's super cool because they have to do so much mechanical stuff because they're blending animation with real life. So
Yeah.
all the objects have to like move on strings. So they got master puppeteers
Oh,
up there,
wow.
and some guy's like all crooked. He's like on one hand, like moving bottles and shit, and everything
Yeah.
has to work perfectly, or that if you fuck up once, it's over. And the behind the scenes is like wild for that movie. It's like really good. It's super long too. I think it's like longer than the
I
movie.
think the hardest work went into those movies, and I think going forward, it's like less and less work.
Mhm.
It's
Well, yeah.
less and less manual labor stuff. It's all computerized now.
Yeah, no, it's just so cool. The puppeteers are like 30 feet in the air, and they're like they're puppeteering these guns on strings, like just handguns, and it's like boom, 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 and they can't like mess it up at all. And then like then they show what it looks like when they put the character in, and yeah, no, it'll never be the same. Same with like behind the scenes of Jurassic Park, or like even watch. I mean, I love behind the scenes of Terminator 2. It's another classic one, or even the first Terminator.
I have the behind the scenes in that 4K version I bought.
Yeah, it's good stuff. It's probably better than the 360 quality one I watched on YouTube. Probably
Yeah.
a lot better Eds, but yeah. No, that's what I've been watching mostly. It's just behind the scenes, police shootings, and Treasure Planet.
Behind the scenes has never really intrigued me much and stuff, but I wonder with those new
It's
that
good
those re
movies.
huh?
Yeah, certain movies. No, when you watch the behind the scenes of Who Framed Roger Rabbit, it's cool because there's so much mechanical stuff that
Yeah,
goes versus I think if you watch like one for like a newer film, it wouldn't be even like
yeah.
why?
I don't even know if
They don't
they
even
do
make that
that
anymore.
anymore. Yeah,
No, there's nothing to show anymore, right?
yeah.
Mm,
Interesting. Yeah, have behind the scenes died off? I don't know.
mhm.
Have
So
extra
these
like
oh,
feature cuts.
oh, how could I forget? Harry Potter. I've been watching the Harry Potters again by myself because I'm a fucking loser and I want to pretend like I'm Harry
I've
Potter.
only seen them all
Don't
once,
go.
but I've seen them all now.
It's like, you fucking loser. No, I was watching The Half-Blood Prince, which is arguably one of the darker Harry Potters. That movie is rated PG, Paul, but it is violent. There's sex. People are getting killed in that movie. That movie needs to be PG-13. That movie's fucked up. But I was watching it and I put it on when Dad was there, and he was getting into it. Like he like put his phone down. He's like, "Going on with this Dumbledore fella?" Like literally, he asked that. He's
Yeah.
like, he asked that. I was fucking laughing
What's
so hard,
going on
Paul.
with this
He goes,
Dumbledore
he
fella?
did. He was like, "What's going on with this Dumbledore guy? Like, what's up? What's his deal?"
If you
I'm
knew
like,
our
"It's
dad, just an older guy that's
yeah."
just like he has his glasses, he's
He
probably putting down the newspaper. What's the deal with this Dumbledore fellow? What's going on here?
literally, Paul, it was like that. He literally put down the, no, the newspapers, put down his phone. He's like, "Huh." He's like, well, yeah, he literally went like, "What's up with this Dumbledore guy?" He's like, "He's a good guy," or like, "What's the story?" And it's like it's like movie 6. It's like 8 of them. You have to watch all of them. He's like, "Oh, okay, all right." No, because dude, it was that scene where like they're like like in the fucking water and they're fighting these demons and it's just Harry and Dumbledore and it's all pitch black and it's just scary as fuck because they're gonna
Yeah.
die. And he's like, "It's cool." And then everyone, dude, it doesn't matter who you are. You see what's his name? Alan Brickman, Snape on screen, he steals his show because he's such a good actor. He's just
Yeah.
that guy's an asshole. And I'm like, no, he's a good guy. He's like a good character. Like, trust
Yeah.
me, he's bad, but he's good. No, that was so funny. It's just the way he
That
got into it.
guy's an
I think I'm like,
asshole.
yeah, Harry Potter. Yeah,
Dad
the
is
guy.
getting into it. Which movie was this one?
It was the Half Blood Prince.
So it
That one's
was
like
like the second to last one or third to last
second
one.
to last. Yeah, you remember that? Look at that. Paul's got some Harry Potter knowledge. I like it. Yeah, the Half Blood
The
Prince and then
ones
the
where
Death
they get
Knowledge.
really fucking violent.
Yeah, dude, that movie's PG and it should not be. Dude, there's a girl that's like seasoned for like she like goes floats up in the air and she's like she's like saying some demonic shit and she starts seizing and foaming out of her mouth and it's like PG. It's fine. It's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good movie. Yeah. Oh,
That's
dude,
funny that
fuck.
dad is getting
Another
into it.
thing I noticed, we could go into how fucked the Harry Potter world is, but that one professor, that new one, Professor Slughorn that comes in there and is like teaching them how to make love potions. Why are you giving teenage kids actual date rape drugs? That's
Yeah,
literally
what
what
the
they
fuck?
are. Dude,
Yeah.
throughout the movie, Paul, they try to date rape Harry and Ron multiple times. People try to slip them roofies that make them love them. That's like date raping, dude. The whole movie, no one talks about it. It's just like, oh, he's like, "Be careful, Ron. She put a roofie in there." Like, it's like nothing wrong with that. Whatever. It's just gonna make you go fuck her. That's awful. That's like some Bill Cosby shit. I
Yeah,
was
it's
watching and I'm
terrible.
like, "This is gross. This is gross." And they were like only 16. J.K. Rowling's gross. Gross. They should not be making love potions or anything like
Terrible.
that.
No, it's horrible.
Terrible. Terrible stuff. But yeah, that's movies and TVs. What else have you been watching? Anything
Uh,
else?
I've one more movies and TV. I watched last 2 nights ago with my girlfriend a movie called The River Wild. Have you ever seen this movie?
Not.
It
I haven't seen a lot
stars
of them.
it stars Meryl Streep,
Mm.
Kevin Bacon, and John
Ooh,
C. Riley.
ooh, I like some of those
And
movies.
I'd never heard of this movie, so I watched it, and it's like your classic. Well, not really a classic. It's a little different. It kind of reminds me of Without a Paddle, but it's way more serious. So Meryl Streep plays this mom, and she's got a son, and the husband's not really around, but they like to go on this rafting trip every year, and the husband's bailed out like the last 3 years, and they usually do it on the boy's birthday, right? So they go on the boy's birthday, and the dad just barely makes it on the trip. He gets to go that year. And sure enough, they run into a guy named Wade, who is played by Kevin Bacon, and another character, I forget his name, that's Kevin Bacon's friend, John C. Riley. And they're going down these rapids. Like, it's basically a big trip where you like go down this whole river for a long time and you camp out and
Oh, I've heard
stop
of
for
this.
nights and stuff, basically. Yeah,
Mm.
and turns out Kevin Bacon and John C. Riley are fugitives, and they're using the river as like a way to get away from the theft. They have this duffel bag with them and a gun, and it really escalates. Like it gets like Kevin
Mhm.
Bacon's character's the leader. He gets like increasingly more like crazy. But spoiler alert, the movie's old, so I'm gonna tell I because this I cannot not talk about this. The way Kevin Bacon dies is one of the most convincing ways I've seen somebody act because he gets shot in the chest by Meryl Streep with his own gun with like the last bullet, and he's in a life vest. So you see it like, puff, explode, and he falls into the water, and then he's going down, and it's literally like a 2-minute shot of him going down the river, like, and then and then you see like a bend coming up in the river, like like a big rock wall and like a bend, and then he like flips over, and in the water he's like, as he gets sucked away by the water around the corner, and I was laughing so hard. I'm like, Jesus, like that was like it was like over the top for getting just shot once, like through the
Yeah.
chest like that. But
No, I mean,
it was an okay movie. I give it 7.5,
right.
8 out of 10.
John C. Riley when he's angry is actually like scary when he plays
It
a
is.
villain. Like
Yeah.
he's very convincing. You always think of him as the goofy character, but for some reason, like he's very intimidating when he's angry. I don't know what it is, it just creeps me the fuck.
I
Same with
felt like
Seymour Hoffman.
yeah.
When he's a villain, he's fucking scary.
Oh yeah, like in Punch Drunk Love. Adam
Yeah. Oh
Sandler.
right, yeah, he was. Yeah, yeah. I gotta watch that one. I think I might have seen that
He's the
clip, but
bad guy. Well, the main
oh,
bad
okay,
person. But
yeah,
no, you're right. The thing with this movie is like I really wanted to see like John C. Riley's character was bad, but he wasn't like, how he can get evil, and I wanted to see more of that, but it just really wouldn't have worked with the power dynamic because it ends up Kevin Bacon's like the evil leader one, like
right,
bad.
yeah, yeah. It's a different character.
And they have John C. Riley play a guy that's like not a like you said we weren't gonna kill anybody, man, and Kevin Bacon's already killed like 2 people.
George, he plays a retarded character. Look at we go to look at the rabbits. Oh no, George is retarded. Anyway, I now I remember some other movies that I did watch passively. I just kind of threw them on. I've been watching a lot of the. I don't even know. They're 60s, right? Like 67, or maybe they are 90s, and I'm just dumb. But like Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Have you ever seen
Those
that
are
movie?
80s and 90s.
80s. Those are not
Maybe
60s. Okay.
70s at the
They're
oldest.
set
Doubt it.
in. There's aren't they set
They're
older? Or
set in
maybe
the 70s, but I think they were made in the
okay.
90s.
Anyway, that movie, I've been put through that on. It's always a classic. I could watch. Have you seen that
Yeah.
one
Oh
with
yeah.
Sean Penn and all them? That's
Yeah.
classic. And then I watched this one kind of because it's like an ex showed me this one, so I watched it and I was like, it's kind of bad memories, but at the same time, like it was still good. It still held up. Heather's. You watch Heather's
No.
with Kristen Slater and Winona Ryder. It's really
No.
good. Oh, so I was like, it started off
Heathers?
Heathers, yeah, it's called Heathers. So it started off because as a normal like rom-com, like really cheeky and like cringe. But then Paul, a little spoiler here, but if you should watch it, Kristen Slater and Winona Ryder start fucking murdering people like in brutal ways, like like cutting them up and like
Oh
cutting their
my
throats and
god.
shit. Yeah, and it's dark because I hated it. I hated it at first when she showed me it, but then it just got progressively more and darker, and they just kept killing people. Her and Kristen Slater going around and they're like it's called Heathers because there's a bunch of girls in the school called Heathers. But uh no, it's cool. I that movie was good. That's a classic. That one takes a huge turn, and that's why I like it so much. Christian Slater, it's like one of his first roles. He was like really young. Good
That is
movie.
cool.
Good
I
movie.
really like Christian Slater, and I like Winona Ryder as well. She's very good.
He's like a
Um,
psycho. He's trying to blow up the school. He's got like bombs and shit. He's like playing it. He's like 17 though. He's like legitimate. Like this is like before Columbine. Dude, I don't know. Did he predict this or something? Because he really does act like fucking Dylan Klebold or some shit, dude. Like he's weird in that movie. He's wearing a trench coat
he's
and shit. He's
exactly
got
like Dylan
bombs.
Klebold.
Yeah, but no, it's also funny when you watch it how they handle uh it's a hokey universe, but like people are like getting like stabbed at school and people are pulling guns and no one cares about it. It's just funny how they handle that lax school shooting kind of era. And then there's always that funny scene you might have seen it where
Black school shooting era.
it is, dude. There's like he pulls out a gun in front of all the kids and shit. He's got a hand cannon. And he's like, "I'm gonna blast you." I think he doesn't blast anybody. No, but there's that famous scene where the guy's like, "I love my dead gay son. My dead gay son." He's like crying over his son's body because he's dead. It's funny. Yeah, that's not the funny part. The funny
That's
part is that he said
terrible.
his son, not crying over his body. But yeah, that was just hot.
You got any favorite Saturday Night Live sketches, preferably classics like old ones?
Well, I only watch the classics, and it's hard to say
Yeah,
what is a
that's
classic.
fair.
That shit starting really didn't it start in like the fucking
Some of the new ones
70s?
are okay. Yeah, it
Dear
started a
God.
long time ago, so it can be any. Let's just say any sketch. However, we
Okay.
both know that the older ones are better than some of the new ones. But there are like when they finally let Shane Gillis on there are a couple sketches that were actually pretty funny.
Those
They
were
did.
funny. Okay, well, let me just say off the bat, it's gonna be hard because it's funny. I don't want to talk about them because we talk about them all the time. The Whitest Kids You Know, that's my favorite sketch comedy group, but they've
Yeah,
been
yeah.
having 24/7 stream, and I've been watching that like the last couple
On
days. So
YouTube,
all
right?
my
Yeah.
all my sketch like bar is so high right now where I'm
I
like,
know.
these weren't funny. That was fun, right? You know, where it's like you got that.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think of classic ones. Any of the Adam Sandler songs, The Lunch Lady is a good one.
Oh, yeah, with Chris Farley.
The opera Dracula is the worst thing ever. You can't even say that's good. Oh, whatever. Remember he's doing the
Yeah.
vampire. Oh, that's
Yeah.
awful. I hate that. I don't know
You know what's
what they
better
call
than
him.
that one? The Abraham Lincoln Whitest Kids You Know sketch.
Yeah, that's way better than that. Yeah, yeah, it's true.
Now you
Abraham
fucked up.
get covered in a hat. Now you
Yeah.
fucked. See, now we're already talking about Wise Kids. The Lunch Lady one is really good. The Gap Girls with David Spade and Chris Farley, where they do the
Yeah.
drag and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, that's good shit. That was like early too. It's kind of controversial for them to be doing that. It felt like Van Down by the River, Chris Farley. Everyone loves that one. Great one with David Spade.
Controversial now. People always used to dress up as different genders and whatever back then, and it was considered funny, but now it's kind of over the line in some aspects, which I think is like kind of stupid because some comics still do that stuff and they don't get in trouble for it, but if the average guy does something like that and makes a joke, then it's a problem, you know? That's what I hate.
Mm, ah, Hapaga, Hapada Baga. That's all I got to say about that.
That's all you have for sketches?
Sketches. I'm really trying to think, Paul. It's
Well,
bad that
do you
you
want
say this.
one?
I've been watching so much Whitest Kids, you know. I
I
can't.
know. I'll go over some of my top ones, and
Oh wait, I
there's
got
so
one. I got one.
many. I know I'm forgetting some. What's up?
The one with John Lovitz and a couple other people, the fake ID one.
No, yeah, that one's really good.
They're trying to get alcohol. That one's really funny. I don't really like Will Ferrell, but the one where like you have the ketchup bottle and it sounds like a
Oh,
girl.
Heinz Relax.
Yeah, Heinz relax.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
Heinz
Heinz
relax.
Relax, and it's like, oh, like it's quiet instead of making a farting noise.
It's gross. Yeah, no, I'm not a fan of that one. So those are another good ones.
The
Let me
kid
look
keeps
up
trying to take it to the bathroom.
what do you got though? Yeah.
That's gross. One of my top favorite ones. It's got Rob Schneider, Adam Sandler. I think Chris Farley might even be in it. It's got a lot of people in it. It's Hubs Euros. You ever seen that one?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
You like
now.
the juice,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah, you like the juice.
You like
Huh?
it. You like it. The juice. Yeah.
You can put your weed in there. It's another one I just thought about.
Yeah.
Weed in
Um,
there.
the Chris Farley one where he's on the Japanese game show and with Alec
Oh
Baldwin,
yeah.
and somehow Michael Myers plays the
I,
most convincing Japanese game show guy ever that I've ever seen like a white dude play.
oh, very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. And he just
Yeah.
starts torturing him.
Yeah, he's getting hooked up.
Oh.
What's this for? He's winning the whole time and then he gets electrocuted.
For those that don't know, Paul also does a very great racist impersonation of a Chinese person. Go
No,
ahead,
I
Paul.
don't. I'm not. No,
I'm just
fuck
kidding.
you.
I
That's
just fucking
terrible.
kidding.
And then rest in peace. Well, Chris Farley as well, and Phil Hartman. But did you ever see the Phil Hartman? I don't even remember it being that funny, but it's just like iconic to me. The colon blow commercial where it's like it's not just normal cereal. Like you got like they're comparing like wheat like Wheaties and how much fiber it has, and then it's like, did you know that in order to get the fiber that's in or the amount of fiber that's in like one box or one serving of colon blow, you would have to eat, and it shows him getting stacked on top of a bunch of bowls of cereal. You'd have to eat like 800 bowls of Wheaties or some shit. And it's like it's like fiber cereal meant to blow out your colon, like
Jesus Christ.
horrible, like a laxative.
Yeah.
And it's like a commercial. So that one's really funny. I think there was probably a couple instances he did it, if not at least one. Phil Hartman plays a very convincing Bill Clinton. Because it used to be that like Bill Clinton loved McDonald's. He liked to go on a morning jog and go to McDonald's. And so like he goes on a jog and he's got his security details with him and he's in a McDonald's. And Rob Schneider's like a character with like a tray of food. And he, as the president's talking, he's like going around the restaurant. What do we got here? And he's trying their fries and drinking people's drinks and eating their burgers. It's just so like such a good description.
Oh yeah. No, because
Ye-
he did that one time, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
It's a meme. Yeah. No, he would just show up to fucking
Random
restaurants, like
McDonald's.
fast food restaurants.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, nowadays you get shot. I think I just thought about the cold and flu one. I know you have more. Remember that one? Where it's like,
Yeah.
mega cold and flu, and it's a Chris Farley, and he's like drinking it, and he wakes up with a beer, and he's like,
Oh,
"Fuck,
yeah.
did I miss Christmas? No, you missed 2 Christmases." It makes you go,
Oh, yeah, that's a really good one. Oh, dude, I just thought of another good one. Adam Sandler and Chris Farley. the the gay beer commercial,
Oh, yeah, yeah,
and they
yeah, dude.
flip up. What's that called? It's got a really funny name. That sketch.
Yeah, you know what, Paul? You know what's funny about that sketch? Right around when I came out to you, literally like 2 days later, you send me that sketch, I swear to God, like right hand to God.
Was that
You're
not
like,
good?
"No, it wasn't good, you asshole." No, because when you texted, "Is this what you're into, faggot?" after it, that was
Whoa!
not cool. I'm just
Whoa!
kidding. Whoa!
Whoa! I
Whoa!
did not do
Whoa!
that.
Whoa, and it's out of proportion, man. Calm down. Paul did not say that. That's just a
No,
joke. No.
it's it's what's called Schmitz Gay, the Schmitz Gay beer,
Yes,
and
it's gay, yeah.
they're both in the shirts. There is another one you had me thinking of other than the NyQuil one, where they're drinking it. Fuck. Oh well. Another really good Chris Farley one is the van down by the river,
We talked about that. Yeah, remember?
or when he's the kid at the at the baseball game
Oh,
or at the
you know, I
presidential
love
thing,
that one.
and he gets hit by a
No!
baseball or something. He's got the big fake teeth in.
Yeah, yeah. He's like, but he keeps doing it. He's such an ass. Hey, batter, batter. They hit him in
Yeah,
the
hey,
face.
swing
Yeah.
batter, batter. Yeah, you're gonna miss batter. Yeah. um,
Come on, pretzel. Yeah, that
and the
was funny
last
shit.
one I have, and there are so many other great ones. Um, the Jeopardy ones are really good. I think there's a couple, but the one specifically with Norm Macdonald as a contestant, where he plays a character that he calls himself Turd Ferguson. He writes it on the
Yeah.
thing because it's funny. That's it. That's how he
It's
delivers
literally
it.
just this character from My Name is Earl. It's like the same exact
I
mannerisms and
forgot that
stuff.
he was little chubby and that he was in that. I honestly
Yeah,
kind of
you know
forgot.
what? Well, rewatching it, you realize first of all, Greg Garcia cast like knows Joey Diaz really well. So Joey Diaz shows up in those shows all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
But in Raising Hope, Josh Wolf is in it quite a bit. And I never
Really?
knew it was yeah, no, Josh Wolf is in My Name's Earl and what do you call it? Raising Hope and
Who
stuff.
is he
He's
in
in a
My
lot
Name
of
Is Earl?
he's he plays he plays the guy that gets locked in the truck by Joy. He plays the one that gets dies in the
Oh,
truck. Yeah.
he did,
Because no, he doesn't
he
die in the
runs out
truck,
into
but
the
Joy
field.
locks
Yeah,
him in the
yeah.
truck. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is it's crazy because like that's that guy. And in Raising Hope, he's the guy that freaks out and like smashes the clock. He's like, I thought it was 1:15 minutes ago. But it's a small world because Greg Garcia, the creator, like lived with them and stuff. Joey Diaz and Josh
Oh,
Wolf lived together for years. No idea. So that's just
that's
like really
so
cool lore.
weird how like creative people just know each other from different outlets. So weird.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck, dude? Those Josh Wolf with Joey Diaz podcasts when they talk about when they lived together in Denver, it was like the funniest ones ever. Those are really really
Like,
good.
if you told somebody around the era of when the Goonies came out that you see that Corey Feldman guy, he's going to be singing and going on tour with these people in the future that do this X, Y, and Z, and you'd be like, how did those creative outlets make any sense? Like it's
Yeah.
weird how creative is just kind of
Well, they
it's mediumless in a way. Like if you're a creator or an artist or whatever, you are one. You know what I'm saying? Like there's so many different avenues to be one.
yeah,
The medium doesn't
Corey
matter.
Feldman's a really really bad example, Paul. You're not.
Is
I mean,
it?
you're talking Corey Feldman when he started doing coke at
No, but
age
I'm
12.
talking about all the people, different Bones and Limp Bizkit, even Riff Raff, and Corey felt like it's just weird. Like it's a weird combination of creators I never thought I'd see. And Corey Feldman stands out because
Oh,
he was an actual
Loserville. Yeah,
actor.
that's why I wanna go see it, man.
Yeah,
People
yeah.
don't you didn't understand it when I was like I was freaking out when I saw it announced. I'm like, "Fucking Bones and Corey Feldman and fucking Limp Bizkit." I'm freaking out. I'm like shaking shit, dude. I'm still like in awe because and the tickets aren't even that much, so I don't wanna drive out there. But
Hitch a
I don't even
ride.
care that much. I'm good. No, it's just like it's crazy. Like you don't expect them to be all together. Well, it's kind of like this right back here. Why the hell is Suicide Boys playing an hour before Slipknot? What the who did that?
Yeah.
Who did that? And then Tech Nine plays it 2 hours before they did. It's like what the fuck is going on?
Tech
And
Nine
then
has like one
Gojora,
good song.
Megadeth was Mega dude. Suicide Boys played before Megadeth went on stage. What is that? That's like the weirdest shit ever. That's the type of shit I like to see. That's why Knotfest. And oh, by the way, see Knock Loose right there? I got to see Knock Loose before they blew up. Once they went to Knotfest, Knock Loose, it was
Yeah.
all over.
Oh
They
yeah.
were huge after that.
Well,
Yeah, Knotfest.
would you like to call it a show?
Yeah, let's call it a show. Paul, it's been a great show. We argued, we
Been
cried,
funny.
we laughed, we loved. No, actually,
See you
no, it was
like and
pretty funny.
subscribe.
I had a little bit of dull moments, but Yeah, a lot of
That's fine.
quotable moments. We're gonna put some of these on t-shirts. I don't know. You can hear me say
Maybe
some
a
awful
short will
things.
come out. You gonna finish up, or do you want me to take it from here then?
No, I was just thinking about how I was gonna respond, if I was gonna do it angrily or calmly. I'll do it calmly and not shine my laser pointer and just burn out my should I do it, Paul? I should just ruin the camera
No, don't do that.
right there. I won't. Anyway, yeah, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and maybe I'll be here next time. Maybe I won't because apparently I'm just a piece of shit loser. Just kidding. I'll let Paul take it from here. I
What the fuck?
appreciate your watching thus far, and I'm getting a new camera, new camera, new camera, new camera.
Everybody, please like and subscribe. I'm still in the process of uploading things to Spotify. It's gonna be a while. I'm slow. Everybody have a fantastic weekend. Thank you so much for tuning in. Share it to your friends. If you thought this episode was funny or another one is quotable moment, show it to your friends. It doesn't even have to be the full episode. Share them that link where it lets you start the video at a certain point and send them a funny part because we're not always funny all the time, you know?
Dude, Tom, look at this tran. Point and laugh at this tranny. Ha ha, aha, aha.
Ah, no, that's terrible. That's terrible.
Whatever
Point and
sells.
laugh and
Whatever.
scream for extra likes. Yeah, whatever. All right, everybody. That was Gutterball 108. Have a great weekend. Whoa.